Okay, cool. I think we're live. I mean, you know how these things go. It's probably tremendously scuffed in some way, shape, or form. So, Willow is ill. Yeah, she caught the flu from some stupid children. So, yeah. Anyway, she's not here tonight. And so we're not doing Fire Emblem because she's not here, which is unfortunate. But Um, it does turn out that tonight is today, I suppose, rather, is 10 years since Baz and I put up that first episode of Stay Night. So I figured, why don't we continue to do stuff anyway, even without Willow, and rather than do like Fire Emblem, what if we just did some Stay Night related stuff instead? You know, to celebrate his anniversary and such. So, I do have something planned for a little bit later, but before we get to that, um, I wanted to just kind of bring this up. So, I have the video loaded, the first episode of Stay Night. Because, I don't know, I was watching a little bit of it earlier, and I was like, you know what, this might be a thing. So, that's, I think that's going to be the starting plan here. Just reloading my chat to make sure everything's working. Because YouTube was being a butthead, as usual. You know how I do. Let's see. When Baz and I were recording this, I think this entire playthrough was still recorded while we were doing all our recording on campus. This would have been after he graduated. Because we finished our undergrad in 2012, so he would have been gone he wouldn't have been at the school anymore at this point. I still was because I was working on some master stuff at the time, which, yeah, that was. Don't do that just because you think you should. It's bad plans. Actually, do it if you want to, and not because you think it's required. Just saying. Get you screwed over otherwise. But yeah, no, I was still there. He was not. So we were doing all our recording there on the weekends because it was just like a convenient in between for where we both were. And also, we didn't really have a good spot to do like recording and otherwise because I was still living with my family, he was living with his, and like we just didn't have quiet to do like real recording or whatever. Not that we really had quiet at like on campus either, but it was better because like we could go find a abandoned classroom in the middle of nowhere, and it would be good. Um, so that's pretty much what we did. Was we just show up on the weekend and like steal a classroom and take the classroom and just kind of do our stuff there. So that's where this was recorded. This would have been. Let's see. Let me jump back in time here. Just pull up a calendar and go back a bit. 2013, the 10th was a. That's interesting. Why was that the. That's interesting. Why? December 10th was a Tuesday in 2013. Why the hell did we start a new series on a Tuesday? I don't know. Regardless, this would have probably been recorded on December 7th then. Which. Oh. What up at work this time, Fire? Somebody, like, I don't know, spilled booze all over the place again or whatever? I can't figure out why this went up on a Tuesday. That's. I don't understand. Did I forget to upload on the Monday? Like, I don't know. Can't imagine I would have done that for a new series, though. That's the weird thing. Well, whatever. Point is, this went up on a Tuesday. I would have been recorded like a few days earlier, just because of our recording schedules. Your shoes broke. Huh. I did not realize that was a problem people had. Sympathies. You have my sympathies. The other thing, like I said, I watched a little bit of this through earlier, and I forgot that there was the prologue, and that we didn't just like smash cut into Shiro and Issei doing stuff. But I'm gonna stop stalling and hit play.
This is a work of fiction. All settings of the story are fictional. I have no connection to blah 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 blah.
And we swear to God, everyone's over 18, totally and utterly.
Tight mood.
Yeah, we did have to. Right, H game. Oh, the audio was super loud, was it? If I get out of the way here, you'll see the audio is actually like very low. In fact, like I have it like tremendously low, because it's very loud for me if I don't have it that low as well. See if I can get it a little bit lower. That's possibly better, maybe.
It was a thrust like lightning. A spearhead thrust to pierce my heart. Trying to dodge it would be useless. Being lightning, it's invisible to the human eye.
Oh, you mean like... Sorry, you meant... Yeah, that was something I noticed too when I was watching this through. Yes, the audio balancing was absolutely atrocious. And that was... Part of that was the game. Like, part of that was just the game being scuffed. And part of it was that I just did not have... I think at this point I was still editing in like Windows Movie Maker, which didn't give me the ability to kind of do audio tracks like separately. Like I couldn't balance audio, so we just kind of had to work with what we had. And also it was the first session, so we didn't know what the audio was going to be like yet, so I didn't know I had to like pull it down or whatever. So that's what was up with that. It was audio balancing was hard back then. Now I just record everything to separate tracks. So like if the game is super duper loud for some reason, I can just kind of pull that down in post and everything ends up being fine. Which helps quite a bit, I find. But yeah, there wasn't a thing back then. So this playthrough is how like a lot of people found us, to be fair. I think when we started this, I don't know what the sub numbers were like at that point. I could probably look, but it was not high. It was very low. Because we were coming off of like Magical Diary, and I think this was right after we did... This might have been after we did Destiny 2, or Destiny even. Yeah, Dean's Day Night's rough. Dean's Day Night's real rough. But it is where the people die when they're killed like meme comes from. So, you know, if it wasn't for Dean's Day Night, we wouldn't have that. And that was that meme right there. That was the entire reason that we... This is the entire reason I wanted to do Stay Night in the first place. Also, yes, Overedge. It also gave us Overedge, and the Archer Herc fight was pretty good, but, you know, not great.
And then we get cut.
Apparently. But the lightning that tries to pierce me is repelled by the moonlight that tries to save me. I'm really confused by the whole moonlight thing.
Yeah, right?
Look, how loud are those sound effects? My God. Like, comparatively, that's so bad. It's so bad.
And I don't know what that sound is, but they're going with clang, and it is apparently beautiful.
Right. We should probably take a second to introduce the game properly. This is Fate Stay Night.
A Tight Moon visual novel,
Yep.
Classic, of course, turned into an anime and Lots of spin-offs.
Probably a manga series as well. God only knows.
Probably.
But neither of us had actually played the game before, and
No.
apparently the only way to win is to pick all of the pants-on-head retarded options.
Hey, there's a boy. There's a turn of phrase from 2013 that nobody uses anymore because you get canceled. Product of its times. Fight that was never real, but was still cool enough for him to say, "Fuck it, those swords get to be Yeah, Overedge was just so damn cool that it became part of the canon, even though Dean Stay Knight just made it up for reasons.
So naturally, it sounded like the perfect thing for us.
Right. There's a few ways to, like, a few wins in the game. There's 3 separate paths, and you have to do them in order. But there's also about a bajillion ways to lose. And if you try and make the main character do anything sensible, he's probably gonna die.
Yeah,
Well, let's see.
Shiro, you just had to
Alright,
pick the stupid
should begin in
options
just a
in
second.
order to progress most of the time.
No,
It was
the sound
great.
before me is heavier than steel. The armor she was wearing is not beautiful at all, and as unrefined as a cold night.
That's just rude, man.
The sound wasn't beautiful at all.
But literally 2
He's
paragraphs
literally just
before
contradicting himself.
Crying a beautiful sound. That sound wasn't beautiful.
I mean,
It was actually
I'm
the
glad
sound
to
of
see that
steel.
the things we point out have not
Previous
changed in
heavier
10
now.
years, like,
Now
at
it's
all.
just the
Now
sound
it's
of.
just the sound of steel. It's
Yes.
no longer heavier than steel. Well done, Shiro.
Why, I'm pretty sure this is Shiro.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. It's just that the night is beautiful enough to turn it into a charming sound like a bell. And here we go.
Here we meet Saber.
と
Oh god,
あなたが
it's so
私のマ
loud.
スターか
And as you can
That's so loud. I forgot. Wait. Okay, yeah, I forgot that we... Wait. Didn't... I'm confused. I could have sworn that...
tell, Inu's female voices are just phenomenal.
No, we did have the voice patch, okay.
Voices today, clearly.
It turns out if you do it in another language, it's just so much easier.
Yeah, just I'm a wizard apparently. Never mind that these are the actual voices from the anime. Don't pay attention to that.
Yeah, I forgot that we actually had the... I forgot that even though I refused to turn on the Rialta Nua patch until, like, literally the last episode, that I did have the voice patch on. Right? Because that was how we knew when, like, H scenes were coming up, was the voices just stopped because they didn't have audio recorded for it from Rialta Nua.
She asks in a voice that lights up the darkness.
Yeah, that's Shiro.
召喚に従い参上
Oh
した
god, it's so loud.
Apparently she is. We summoned her. I'm
I'm
guessing
guessing
これよ
somehow.
り我が剣はあなたと共にありあなたの運命は私と共にある
There was a
Coco no.
contract?
契約は
Is
完
Shiro
了
a
した
magical girl?
Right. Is Shiro now a magical girl because he has a contract?
This could end horribly for you, man.
This was also like right around the time of Madoka, wasn't it? Or at least like shortly thereafter. I don't remember when Madoka came out, but it was definitely like I was still at school when it happened. And clearly it happened by this point because we were referencing it. I just don't remember how long it was, like 2011 maybe, a couple years prior to this, I think, maybe. Yeah, I turned on Rialta Nua for like our final recording session. just because I could, basically. I was trying to make sure we got access to Wakame Paradise, I think, and then that didn't work because it wasn't in Rialta Nua for some reason. Or not the Rialta Nua patch, anyway.
Man.
Dear, poor Shiro.
Yes, the contract has been completed. What was his wish?
I don't. That
For a,
people die when they're killed, but he doesn't, or something. I don't know.
hold that thought.
Yeah, hold that thought. We'll get to that eventually.
Never actually spoken in the
When
game,
she
true
chose
story.
me as her
but-
master, I'm sure I swore to help her too.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't swear things. to
Ah, okay.
random
He
blonde
made
girls
he
you
made
just met.
promises to.
Oh dear.
Yes, this can never end badly. The moonlight still lights up the darkness. As if following the knight's example, the shed again falls silent.
Shed?
They're in a shed, I think.
I like that. I forgot that at this point, like, Baz and I were still kind of trading off, and I wasn't just reading everything that wasn't, like... We hadn't fallen into the pattern that we do now. But also, I'm glad to see, even when he was actually reading stuff, we still couldn't read things. Like, that's not just me, that's him too.
Okay.
No, I saw the anime, so I know something.
I thought it...
I thought it was a basement.
From the background, it looks kind of more like one of the, like the gym storage cabinets you always see in, like, animes or something.
I guess that's a shed now, so...
Apparently.
Alright. I'm trying really hard not to make a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference here.
Time has stopped. You mean like every time we don't
Tokyo
press left
Tomore.
click to move on?
Zawaldo.
Alright.
The scene has definitely lasted more than a second.
I'm sorry.
Also, again, like, it's always great when we get these kind of lines. It's like, yeah, we've been sitting here faffing about for like 3 minutes, and the game's like, no time has passed whatsoever. We're like, about that, actually. Meanwhile, Ku's just sitting outside the door right now watching this goober meet his new European girlfriend.
The game is just lying to
The
everyone.
context here. Okay.
It's just wonderful.
Alright, let's go. But I'm sure I'll remember this scene vividly, even when I've gone to hell.
Well, he has happy hopes for the future.
He knew about
We're gonna
Archer.
die hell.
Like, even to this point, he knew about Archer. He was
So
just like, oh, yeah, I'm
No,
going
no,
to
I'm
hell.
definitely going to hell.
No, hell is mine. Hell is for sure
The
mine.
face slightly turned. The quiet green eyes. The instant becomes an eternity. Well, we know what that's like.
Yeah, right.
The blue outfit symbolizing her sways in the wind. What?
It's but
I
okay, whatever.
I swear to God, he's just
Fine.
making shit up.
Yeah, Shiro.
I have no idea what we're on about there. Like, that was one of the things that I hit when I scrubbed through this earlier. And I was like, what the fuck are we talking about? She's clearly wearing blue. I don't know if it was like this idea of there being wind when they're clearly indoors that caught us, or like if we were just focusing on like, oh man, look at all the nice like metal armor, and just not paying attention to the fact that she's like wearing primarily blue. But like, I have no idea what we were on about there. Also, Willow's in chat. Hi, Willow.
I was just like pulling crap out of his ass here.
A faint blue light filters in.
Oh gosh.
Well, you can kind of see that
Yeah,
picture.
sort of in the background.
The golden hair shines in the moonlight. And your hair is a little shiny. We'll give him that.
I guess, yeah, it's a bit shiny.
Okay.
Oh,
look
fade
at that
to
shiny.
white. It was very shiny, apparently.
Oh,
Fate.
I believe that's supposed to indicate the route we're on.
Yeah, I think
Fate
so.
being the default route, of course. There will be 2 others, so we have almost 3 playthroughs.
There are 3 routes. There's
What do you mean
Fate,
almost?
there's-
Unlimited Blade
exactly
Works,
3.
Heaven's
There's
Feel.
one. Oh yeah, no, it's Fate, Unlimited Blade Works. Heaven's Feel is the 3rd. So those are the order we're doing them in, and just to get this out of the way now, we do have a flowchart.
We did
over.
have a flowchart.
It's the only way this
Just
is going to make
sure
sense.
that
I miss
that's,
having
like,
flowcharts. Flowcharts were
things
great.
that
Things we
don't
should see.
break everything, and so we make sure we get all of the bad endings for you.
There isn't a flowchart for Mahoyo, and it's really infuriating. I mean, I know it doesn't matter because there's like no choices, but there is no flowchart, and I'm very sad. Also, like, pretty much every visual novel I see these days that I try to find stuff for, there's just not a flowchart anymore, and it's very sad. They all used to have flowcharts, and now it's just like, no flowchart for you. We'll lay out all the like the points, all the choice points by text, and just tell you what to pick so that you can get the endings. But like, we're not going to give you a cool flowchart. I miss flowcharts. Like, honestly, they were great. Blue is an easy concept. Yeah, it's the universal color of friendship. If your hair is blue and someone else's hair is blue, you're immediately friends. That's true. I learned that from Mordecai, not Moram. Moram's the green one. I'll do that every time, probably. Seems you're mostly just confused about why Cher is being so exotic and poetic in his internal... yeah, he's being very extra and poetic in
We're
his...
gonna kill Shiro in every possible way.
We want Shiro to die many times over.
The many deaths of you.
This is multiple deaths of Shiro Emiya.
This is a story from 10 years ago.
Oh my god. Like, literally at this point, though. I forgot about that line.
I'm watching someone I know very well. A tall man with a deep-featured face, who to my knowledge has never told a joke, is patting my head.
Shiro wouldn't know about the blue thing because he doesn't play Fire Emblem. Waver, on the other hand, would absolutely know this, but would vehemently disagree based off his horrific PTSD. Oh, yeah, poor Waver. He bad times. Also, yes, Shiro, I don't know if it's like the translation or if it's actually in the original Japanese text as well. But yes, Shiro does go from like being very, very like philosophically waxing poetic on shit to like boobs. It's great.
Wow, this guy's
I get I'm starting to feel I should not be narrating this.
I'm starting to feel that we've got something of daddy issues going on.
Maybe. No, that's not quite right. I guess he doesn't know how much strength to use. So to be more accurate, he's grabbing my head and mashing it around.
Damn it, Kuritsugu.
Are we witnessing like
Child abuse?
a murder or something in the background here? I don't know.
No, that's the
I
start of
guess that's
Mahoyo,
only to
where
be
you watch a
expected.
cat get killed in the first 5 minutes.
After all, that's the first time he's ever patted my head.
True story.
That's not patting your head. That's literally.
He's
trying.
trying.
To
He's
murder you.
trying.
That's
Okay.
yeah. That what's happening is he's playing whack-a-mole with your head there. Oh right, that was actually Tokiomi. I forgot we're over to Rin's part now. Yeah.
I answer the deep voice with a polite yes. The man patting my head nods once. Let's
Yeah, not actually Kuritsugu, actually Tokiomi. Whoops, my B. Forgot we jumped immediately to Rin. It was like, hey, here's Shiro for 5 seconds. What about Rin though? Yeah, Rin. You know, best girl. Every route is Rin's route. True story. All of them. Character waxes philosophically for 30 minutes about their existence, followed by, and then the character was as stupid is pretty much the standard across the franchise. Yes, Tokiomi shows up for like 5 seconds. It's great.
go and stands up. So that
Actually, I think he gets referenced a bit
If I'd known then
in
that it was our final moment together, I
UBW
would've
or
made
maybe
him laugh at my
Heaven's
best
Feel
joke.
as well. So like he does kind
I
of show up.
practiced telling jokes a lot and hoped that I could bring a smile to his grave face. I guess you could say I was sad that I couldn't tell him any of them. I really
Aw,
thought
look
I
at
should
little
narrate
Reen.
this.
Put the association in your debt by the time you mature. I'll let you decide what to do after that. You should be able to take care of yourself.
Look at little
Good girl,
Reen.
and I won't be abandoning you, so I'm
Well,
sure
no.
you'll be
She
fine.
should be able to later. Even though he said such things, I guess he was still worried. He told me about the heirloom jewels, the jewels inherited from the master, and how to manage the basement.
How to manage the basement?
That's a very awkward sentence.
What is it?
I'm gonna be honest. I was about to pause it and make that same question of like how to manage the basement. What the fuck do you mean how to manage the basement? I've not changed it all in 10 years.
In your basement that you need to manage? Rin? What the hell is going? Oh, by the way, that's Rin. What the hell
She'll be
is
introduced
going
in
on?
a minute. That's... yeah. As he was telling me all the things I didn't yet know, I realized, even as a child.
Yeah, Tokiomi is a
Period.
fuckstick who
What
sold
is
the
this
child into
sentence?
worm
Dad,
slavery.
As he was telling me all the things I didn't yet know, I realized even as a child. That's not how you English.
hang on.
Also, yes, that's not a sentence. Hold on.
That's most likely.
That should have been an ellipsis, not a
Yeah. He wouldn't be coming back.
period. Ever.
Nope.
Obviously, he was abandoning you. I got that.
Well, I mean, technically yes, but only because he died.
Before it started.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yes. Not a war between countries, but a war between people.
I mean, when you come right down to it, isn't that all war, though?
Yeah.
It's not really countries fighting each other, because the countries aren't physical entities. They can't go punch each other in the face.
Maybe there's a
It's
more
the
subtle
people with
distinction
the
in
guns
Japanese.
murdering each other.
But the only ones at war were 7 people. That's
What?
not. That's a
not
gang fight.
war.
True. And you can't have a war with 7 people. But also, it's actually 14 people, not 7. Well, I mean, 7 people and 7 dead people, but like 14 bodies, technically. I mean, they're sort of incarnate. I mean, they're not like incarnated, but yeah, I mean, you get the point. Tokiomi was like 100% that he and Gil were gonna raffle stomp the entire war. I mean, yeah, I mean, he probably would have done if, like, he hadn't made the mistake of, you know, trusting a priest. Like, really, that was his problem. Mostly. Taught me how to manage the basement is a sentence that takes vastly different meaning when the person who taught you was specifically Kodomine. Yeah, also that.
That's a
barely-
feud or a duel.
It's barely even a gang fight. It's more like a street brawl.
Yeah. Okay, here we
Oh,
go.
that's better.
In a situation like this, the word war would be unsuitable. But here it's a different story, as the one in conflict are magi.
Okay.
Wizard wars, right.
Gotcha.
The 7 magi, each from a different faction. Ah, right, they're backed by factions. There we go. Had started to compete for unknown reasons and killed each other in unknown ways.
So it's basically the Gundam fight.
I'm going with that until we get a better analysis here.
Yep.
The man standing before me was one of them. He too was in a position to kill or be killed.
Okay.
He must have known more keenly than I did that his time was near.
Rin, the Holy Grail will appear eventually. It is our duty as the Tosaka family to win it. More importantly, if you want to be a magus, you can't avoid it.
Magus, there we go.
Magus, yeah.
Yeah.
That's an interesting word, and one that I've changed my pronunciation on many times over the years. Like, whether it's magus or magus or magus or magus, like, I think those are all actually appropriate depending on, like, what dialect you're talking about, or, you know, like, what language. And I go back and forth between them, like, all the time. Let's see. Tokiomi's first mistake was assuming he was going to win just because he had Gil. Second mistake was introducing Gil to his new BFF, Kodomine. Like, honestly, he would have won just because he had Gil in the event that Gil had actually, like, respected him and wanted to help, or could have been compelled to help. And didn't just team up with Kodomine to murder the fuck out of him instead. I think Kirei's entire murder basement is 100% unnecessary. He totally could just maintain Gil. I mean, yeah, but he found it funny. Like, what's not to love about having a murder basement filled with dead children or dying, melting children, as was the case in Kodomine's, like, situation?
The Holy Grail?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't overthink it.
I'm not. Just
Holy Grail.
Okay,
It's happening.
gotcha.
You know, the Holy Grail sometimes looks like a rice cooker. True story.
He patted my head and left. That was the end. That was the last time I saw the man who entered the Holy Grail War as a master and died. The man who was my teacher as well as my father.
It's much more accurate to say Kodomine was your teacher, let's be honest.
いってらっしゃいませ お父様
Tiny Rand voice.
Tiny Ran.
I see him off politely. I knew I was on the verge of crying, but I shed no tears. I'm sorry, I can't say that with a
Apparently.
straight face.
No, it's fine. Liv loves her father. That's
Yes, she
totally
loves her
natural.
father. Okay.
No, that's a really good point, though. Like, whoever takes over the church after Kodomine gets axed in, like, 2 of the 3 routes, oh boy, they are gonna have some cleanup to do. Yeah. Hey, clean up on aisle 6. Yeesh.
He was a great father figure and a great magus.
Was he? Was he either of those things? He sold one of his children into worm slavery because could, and I'm not even sure he was that great of a mage. Like, I feel like they're giving Tokiomi too much credit here. Let's be honest.
Among magi, there are only obstinate people. In the whole world, I don't think anyone had a better character than his.
Ah,
Character.
not sure about that either.
He taught me as a teacher and loved me as a father.
Well, thank God for that.
Yeah, if you reverse that, that would just be creepy.
He taught me as a father and loved me as a teacher.
Yeah, it's...
Oops.
Ugh. That's why I decided to choose my path according to what he left me in the end.
Rin, I hate to inform you of this, but Shiro is the protagonist of the story. It's his path we're following, not so What's yours?
Well, give it time.
Rin, the Holy Grail will appear eventually. I wonder if that big line is supposed to indicate that there's something being said that we in the flashback aren't hearing to Rin. Like if it's like,
If she's remembering a fragment, kind of.
don't forget to clean your room. Rin, the Holy Grail will appear. Something,
don't know.
You know, something just
Yeah, it's an
additional.
odd thing there.
It's our duty as the Tosaka family to win it. More important, if you want to be a magus, you can't avoid it.
No, I just contain a chrono trigger now.
Would you also make sure to feed the cats while I'm away?
Yes.
Hyphenated.
And don't talk to strange boys.
Yeah, that whole like you can't avoid the war if you want to be a magus. That's definitely not true. Like there are totally mages who have not been part of a Grail War. Ask Luvia. Luvia will tell you.
In the end, he left those words as a magus and not as a father. That is why at that moment my path was determined.
よし、それじゃあ一つ気合い入れて一人前になりますか。
Good job, Rin. Good job.
Okay. It's only natural for a student to follow the words of their teacher. Since then, through many twists and turns, I, Tosaka Rin, have matured. It has been 10 years since the winter day on which my father went to war. I haven't exactly been waiting for this moment, but I am excited. That's only natural. The event I have never forgotten about is about to start.
Oh.
Fade to white. Let's see. Gotta remember, Tokyomi did some serious mental reconditioning on the child. He decided to keep literally all of Heaven's Field's proof of that. I mean, yes, fair. The only actual better mages than Tokyomi were probably Kaneth and maybe Kiritsugu. Well, I'm not sure Kiritsugu was a particularly good mage. He was just a very good mage killer. And Kaneth was kind of a scrub, let's be honest. Like, I'm not sure we're putting Tokyomi on a particularly high bar here. Like, I feel like the Fourth Grail War didn't have, like, good mages in general, to be honest. Neither did the Fifth Grail War. The Fifth Grail War had Rin, and she was like Rin and Ilya. They were like the only mages. Everybody else was just kind of like a nobody, basically, as far as being a mage went. Zoken, according to Nasu, is 10 times stronger than Gordolf and was at one point strong enough to fight servants. I mean, I would believe that, though. Like, I mean, we met young Zoken at one point in, like, Grand Order, and, I mean, I totally believe he could, like, take a servant. I mean, not, like, defeat one, but he could fight one. Like, yeah, not an issue, right? This, of course, means 10 Gordolfs could punch out the average servant. Would you rather fight one man-sized servant or 100, like, servant-sized Gordolfs? Or whatever, I don't know, fuck it. Poor baby child Rin in her many years of forceful brainwashing by her shitty dad. Yep. I mean, you say Kaneth was lore-wise kind of a beast, but, like, I don't see it. He didn't seem to be that good. Like, I don't know. Like, he lost to a 12-year-old. I mean, not really, but Waver was a kid, and he beat the guy. I mean, it was a sneak attack, mind you, but, like, still, he did steal that guy's servant. And then he had to get a different one, like a shittier one. I mean, Yarmud's cool and all, but, like, you know, not exactly Iskander. Hard to tell how good or bad of a mage Kaneth actually was when he spent all his time getting tossed around like a loose. Yeah, exactly. Dude just got jobbed on super hard, so. Yeah, yes, he was a professor at the clock tower, but so is Waver, and Waver's also kind of a shit mage, so, like, that's... Even like, grown-up mage Waver, he's not, like, a great mage, he's just Waver, but older and less whiny.
131.
Oh boy.
Happy end of January.
So... Yeah, we're still prologuing. Yeah, prologue. Shiro's house is not this nice.
Something's ringing.
Yes, I can hear it. I know it's ringing!
Get it, it's ringing.
うるさい。止まれ。
That's not Shiro.
Hold on.
Of course that's not...
Hold on. I did not remember this when we were doing Mahoyo, but like proper like game aged Rin and Aoko are introduced like the exact same way, with the ringing phone waking them up and them not being pleased about it.
It's not Shiro's house. He's not rich.
Obviously the
Wow.
sound isn't stopping. I
Yes.
still hear it.
Okay.
It rings loudly as if I'm an enemy.
はいよ、もう。昨日は遅くまでやってた
Hit
んだから。
snooze.
Yeah,
What you-
seriously, roll over and punch the snooze button. Should let me sleep a bit longer. No, it has to let me sleep in.
It must, absolutely.
It will. Just hit the snooze button and make the ringing stop. I was deciphering my father's will until early this morning, and I've used up too much magical energy.
Used up magical energy to read a will?
In other words, my mind and body are dead tired.
That sounds like it was your fault.
もう。融通の利かないやつ。
Rin does not understand
It's
how.
clock.
We get it.
Okay.
And then it literally just cuts off. What a. I didn't even have good ways of cutting things off back then. I still don't, but like I'm better about it now, ish, kind of. Yeah, the weird like clock change thing. I don't remember if that was ever explained. It was weird. Okay, so, cool. That was the first episode. Nothing happened, like at all. It's great. Way to start a series. Still the 7th most viewed video on the channel somehow. I don't know how. You know what's the most viewed though? It's Stay Night episode 156. Why? I don't know. I believe that was one of the ones ahead of one of the H scenes, so I think it's probably to do with that. But I don't know for sure. So yeah. It's like I had this pulled open earlier. Maybe I still do. Or at least maybe I can get back to it. Need my analytics page, and I need lifetime views. Yeah, so it's Fate Stay Night 156. And that one like Assassin's Creed like video that I released literally 3 days after this first episode of Stay Night, because I found like a thing in AC4 that just kind of broke the game wide open. Hollow Ataraxia 1 is the third, then Heaven's Feel 1, Heaven's Feel 100, Fate Stay Night 155, and then Fate Stay Night 1, and then UBW 1. So it's almost all Fate except for like one Assassin's Creed, and it's almost all like the start of a series or directly before or after an H scene. Weird how that works. Okay, let me go grab the other thing. So, I have to actually get this launched, and I need to move that over there. No, I need to move that over there. Thank you. Stupid OBS. Get out of the way. Also, I should probably, just thinking out loud here, budge over to this corner. Would probably be useful. Episode 1 of Heaven's Feel being almost 4 times higher than the start of the other 2 routes sure is something. Yeah, it's weird, right? Like, I don't know why that one has so many views compared to... Excuse me, I don't need that in the corner. Spoilers. There we go. That's better. So, why are we in Slay the Spire? Answer. Slay the Spire is modded. Other answer. Slay the Spire is modded, and also I feel like I probably need to turn down the audio a bit. Hold on. Let me just drop the audio a little bit here. Okay. So, why are we in Slay the Spire? Slay the Spire is modded. Slay the Spire is modded in a couple of very particular ways. I tried to get Natsu to be here tonight because I wanted to do multiplayer with this, but he's busy. And nobody else I know owns this on PC. So, oops. Anyway, yes, there's a multiplayer mod for this. It's like really good. Super fun. You go in and like there's a whole bunch of like character skins that you can do for like all the people. Yeah, it's neat. Oh yeah, you can do modded multiplayer. Yeah, Natsu and I did like a bunch of times now actually. Well, I mean, multiplayer, it has to be modded. Multiplayer is not actually in Slay the Spire. There's a mod that makes it multiplayer to begin with. In fact, it's this one, Together Inspire. That's the multiplayer one. But I have a few other mods turned on. Downfall, which gives you like a bunch of you can do the game with like the bosses, so you can play as like the slime. And then I've got a couple of characters in here. The one we're interested in is the animator here, because built into all of so there's like a bunch of decks. So you start with Konosuba unlocked and Gate unlocked, I think are the two you start with. But then you unlock other ones as you play more. So like at this point, so at this point I've got L Sword, Fate, which is what we're going to be doing, obviously. FMA, Gate, Goblin Slayer, Hitsurugi no Chaika, Katana Gatari, Konosuba. I had a really funny run with Konosuba where I made an infinite Shui deck and I just kept... Or no, sorry, that was No Game No Life. Hold on, we'll get to that. No Game No Life, which I had a really funny run where I made an infinite Shui deck and all I did was play Shui like 1,000 times in a row. That was fun. Overlord, Owari no Seraph, Kantai Collection I've not unlocked yet. One Punch Man I've not unlocked yet. Excel World I've not unlocked yet. Tensei Shitara Slime I've not unlocked yet. I don't know what that is either. Log Horizon I've not unlocked yet. And Madoka I've not unlocked yet. But none of those are relevant. We're just going to play Fate. And I'm literally going to take nothing that aren't Fate cards. You'll see what I mean. Okay, so we need to select a minimum of 75 cards, although we're going to go with 100. And I'm just going to pick them at complete random. However, none of these are relevant because we're going to turn down anything that's not a Fate card. We're only going to take Fate cards. And this is going to be the many deaths of us as we try to actually force a run this way, which may or may not be possible. Yeah. So yes, we're gonna run those. Can I get down to exactly 100 cards somewhere? Is there a way I can drop 2 cards out of this? Yes, if I switch L Sword for No Game No Life. There we go. Awesome. So that gets us this extra relic here that allows us to... For every combat we get a charge and we can just banish cards from rewards. So we can kind of use it to stack the deck in our favor a little bit in terms of what we can get. I also have another mod that installed that affects what you can do with this here Whale Boy. Dying a million times to do actual luck your way into a win. Is Fate lore accurate? Yeah, exactly. So I can like turn around and there's like a pile of gold. Oh, sweet. There's 1,000 here. So what this does is rather than doing the normal thing where you can pick the normal like rewards from Meow, you can like pick up a bunch of gold and it takes you to a special shop. So I'm going to grab like half of it and then I'm just going to lose a bunch of HP to get the rest of it. And then we go to the shop. So in this shop, we can do things like buy cards. Like we can buy an Alexander. We can remove cards. We can buy relics. We can buy RNG relics. We can buy RNG other stuff. We can re-roll the shop. So what are we gonna do? We are gonna start axing stuff out of this deck immediately. Gonna like kill off a strike. Is there anything down here we need? Pair might be good. Do I want to pick up Alexander? I already have an Alexander. I don't think I need a second one. Pair, nunchuck, fuel canister. Fuel canister's not bad. I think I might just reroll here. Again, nobody we can actually pick up from there. Let's just strip another card out of this deck. Peace Pipe. Peace Pipe being removal at campsites isn't bad. Prismatic Shard is absolutely counter to what we want to do here. We're not taking that. You know what? Reroll the shop again. Okay, we got No Game, No Life up there, and Arpeggio and Overlord, but... Oh, hey, Lelouch. Alright, let's just remove another card. We're gonna spend a lot of money removing cards, probably. Shion's Dessert. Start of each turn, apply 2 poison to the enemy with the most poison. It is scaling damage, but I kind of don't respect it that much. Start each combat with 3 additional orb slots. We do have orb slots to work with on this character, but I don't think any of the Fate characters grant orbs, so that is not relevant for us. Lizard Tail might be. What would our next removal? Our next removal would be 150. Because I do want to keep this balanced. So we're going to go down to 1 strike and 1 defend. There's still nothing we can buy from here. That's very disappointing. I could roll some random cards, but we don't want non-Fate stuff. So I guess I could take an Akabeko. Or I could take Orange Pellets. What if we play a Power, Attack, and Skill in the same turn? I think I might go Akabeko. That'll give us some damage. Alright. Referring to Adult Iskandar as Alexander just feels weird since it's actually still his name. But yeah, I know. There's some... They choose to refer to people kind of oddly in here, like Alexander instead of Iskandar, and we're not even trying to give Medusa an actual name. We're just calling her Ryder. Like, I didn't realize that he wasn't also called Ryder until just now. Because Ku is just Lancer, and like, but Gil is Gil. It's weird. Alright, where are we going? I don't want to hit the Burning Elite yet. That sounds like a bad idea. I do want to try to hit multiple elites, though. So another mod I have installed allows me to, like, mark out a path so that I know where I'm going. So I need to hit that, and I want to hit... Not you. I don't want to hit the Burning Elite yet. That's scary. I don't think we're going to need a shop this floor. So maybe do something like... this? Yeah. Let's try that. Okay, so... if I have less than 3 cards in hand, gain energy. That's quite fun. So if we shackle you... smack you... I did not have less than 3 cards in hand. Oh well. Medusa and Ryder are at least fairly interchangeable, like most of the Stay Night cast. Iskander and Alexander are weird because the two names mean very different things. Yeah, I know. It's very odd. Excuse me, Akabeko. Why are you not buffing Iskander? Iskander is an attack. I feel attacked. I do have 3 or less cards in hand. Get that slimed out of here. Akabeko, you're supposed... oh, no, it's each combat. I thought it was each turn. I can't read. As usual, I cannot read. We can't take any of you. Get the hell out of here. Still can't take any of that. Cool. Remove a card from the deck. Transform a card in the deck. Upgrade a card in the deck. Upgraded Alexander... just gives us force, but doesn't have a way to... It's not... It's gain, not boost. So that's unfortunate. And you give us more shackle, but you don't give us more... And you get haste. Ooh. That's interesting. I don't know that I care, though. Like, if I was going to upgrade anything, it'd probably be a Skander. But I don't feel like I really am incentivized to do that at this point either. We're just going to remove, and we're going to pull a defend. Goodbye. Hey, Sakura, we can take her. We banish one of these other cards. Okay. Sakura, apply 3 constrict to all enemies. Apply 2 additional constrict for every dark orb. Like I said, I don't think we have a way to generate dark orbs. Or orbs in general. But I will take Sakura because she's a fate card. So, come along, Mato. You get to join the team. You don't count as... Oh, you do count as a spellcaster. You don't count as a marshal, though. That's unfortunately. So you're doing 11. That would give me 6. Yeah, I can get to 11. I only technically need to get to 8. I can do that for... I can't count, you guys. Oh, yeah. Sakura also has ethereal. That's right. It is specifically Crazy Sakura. Because, you know, you're not allowed to have nice things when your name is Sakura. There we go. There we go. Cool. Shinji! Shinji, listen. For as much as we bash on Shinji for being Shinji, Shinji is, like, unironically great. Like, I had a really good run where I was just dunking, or I was just, you know, like, Shinji was just dunking on dudes for extended periods of time. Like, this guy is incredible. Especially when he starts handing out command spells. So, yes, we're absolutely taking Shinji. Why did I heal there? Oh, right, because Shinji. Give me max HP. Oh, cool, it's this guy. I love this guy. He's totally the worst. Well, let's put permanent damage on him. And then smack him. Yeah, this guy is a huge fucking dickhead. I really do not like him. Because trying to block his damage is a really good way to just hurt yourself very badly. We'll put some poison on him, though. Big man whose brain hurt when you play not stabby cards and thus gain very angry when you try doing basically anything. Yep, it's really quite annoying. Actually. 24. That's scary. This is why I don't like this guy. He's very difficult to deal with. Shinji, give him more poison. I will take a block potion to not take as much damage. Cool. Kill this turn or die, huh? No, we're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. I also have bossy relics turned on, so every time we get a relic, we get a choice of relics. Mummified hand, toxic egg. Toxic egg this early is really good, especially if we pick up like more Shinjis. We don't have anything for bottled light. I mean, we could Bottled Lightning Shinji, I guess, but like... I love Mummified Hand is really good, but also like... I don't remember how many fate powers there actually are, if any. And I don't think I can just view the card pools from here in any way. So we're going to take Toxic Egg, and we're going to take a fate card. Choice between Ilya. Play the attack with the highest damage from your draw pile. Take 4 damage at the end of the turn. And when exhausted, draw Berserker from any pile and retain it. Well, we don't have a Berserker. Caster. Ah, we can channel Dark Orbs with Medea. Choose to evoke your first orb. Apply 2 chained. Interesting. She's also ethereal. Or we take Lancer. I don't know that... I'm gonna take Medea. We'll see how that goes. This is spooky. But 15... 21. I'm taking 21. I don't like that. That sucks. That's not cool. Discander, you can just kill all of them, can't you? No, and no, and also no. Alright, no card reward. Awesome. Good for us. Singing Bowl would be really helpful, not gonna lie. I do not want curses, thank you, I'm good. Paper Frog, Old Coffin, Sundial. Every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile. It's Slay the Spire, is what this is. But we're doing specific Fate Stay Night run, which is not normally part of the game. The game has been modded. Sundial, good. I don't know that I have... No, we do have a way to apply Vulnerable, because, like, Ku applies it. More energy is more better, though. We should rest. We took a lot of damage. Take the Golden Idol, lose 5 max HP. Easy choice. Fuck these guys. I hate them. I hate them with every fiber of my being. Especially since I am currently... I'll write a command spell. Doesn't really do much for me this turn, unfortunately. I can't play any of those, god damn it. Synergy. Oh, right. Evoke your first orb. Or gain... Guess we'll do that just to burn off your... Yeah, please. Oh, choose 2? Why choose 2? Why was it choose 2? Oh, it was always choose 2. Shinji, you want to do me a super solid and hit that guy at the back? That'd be cool. No, you did not. You absolute tool. Taking all of the damage, but... We're definitely gonna have, like, problems with staying alive. No, I can draw into a bunch more dazes. That's not what we wanted. It's not at all what we wanted. What else is in the... Oh, it's just a scanner. Okay. Mercury Hourglass, Courier, Letter Opener. This particular set of enemies each have a stack of a buff called Relic, which grants them immunity to incoming debuff, at which point the stack goes away and they can be debuffed. Yes. Yes, that is true. Megumine, getting you this early in a run is fantastic. Unfortunately, we're not running a Konosuba deck, and therefore you don't get to come. Upgraded Rider. Grab. Do we want you? Do we want you, Kojiro? Do we have... I mean, we can set him up. He's kind of awkward to work with, but we can set him up. This is awkward. This is... Boy, I've just realized how awkward Sakura is, because, like, you want to ideally play some Medeas first to get more, constrict, but you can't because she ethereals. That's really very unfortunate. Real shame that Medea isn't a power card that gives you a buff that on death gives you a 1/3 chance to actually win the encounter instead. Yeah, well, mod creator didn't play Talo Ataraxia, I guess. Okay, I would prefer for you to be weaker, please. And... Wait, does Medea have ethereal as well and I just didn't notice? Oh, that's awkward. Oh, she does. Whoops. Second Alexander. I think we're good. Slime boss. I should probably heal before slime boss. Hello, slime boss. Good day. Get poisoned. Really should have done that in a different order, but whatever. What? Oh, right. Der. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot, actually. I don't actually want to break you this turn. You can go to next turn, that's fine. Ah, shit, poison. Forgot. Forgot about poison. Great. We are blocking all the damage, so that's cool. Smack that guy again. Even when Shinji is useful, he still managed to find a way to make the situation worse for everyone. Yeah, kinda. I really need you to not attack me this turn. Thank you. Boy, I think we're about to get bodied. No, we can't play any of those. Thank you for trying, though. I can take exactly lethal. There we go. That, on the other hand, I can't do anything about. Yeah, that's not good. Don't see any way to prevent enough damage here. Okay, I only played on that specific enemy. Good to know. Well, I can kill that guy at least. But... yeah, give me a random 100. It's gonna be like 160. Yeah, it's not worth it. Now, lose the draw one card per turn for synergize. I don't mind doing this. Let's see what we... oh, it's Calling Bell. Interesting. So we get our choice of 2 poison per turn. Yeah, we're gonna go Shion's Dessert. We're gonna go... Mercury Hourglass and... alright, since Burner is nice... Thread Needle. Alright, where can we get elites? Looks like our only way to get 2 is up this side. Wow. What a starting hand. Hi, do you want to not deal any, like... Do you want to not have any block whatsoever? Because we got you covered, mate. We can't bring any of you. We could buy another Medusa. I don't think that helps us. Could get a smooth stone. I think mostly we just focus on some removal. Frozen egg this early. Maybe. Battle drones can be quite good, though. Yeah, we'll go battle drones. You're dealing 6, are you? Not anymore. Yeah, lethal. Have lethal, just kill him. Archer! At the end of their turn, deal 3 damage to every enemy for each debuff they have. On synergy, apply 1 vulnerable. Okay. Alright. What do you upgrade to? Oh, you upgrade to give block and retain. That's interesting. I don't know that that's particularly great, but, sure, why not? Oh, that 2 damage for each debuff. That could be very strong very quickly. Eyes open for more archers, you guys. Paper Frog. Singing Bowl. Singing Bowl is going to be really good, considering that we can't take cards a lot of the time. Like then. Man, I love seeing, like, literally no ability to defend or to attack. Archer. Smack you, smack you. What? Okay, I've never seen this Joan before. Exhaust a random hindrance from anywhere. Really? At the start of combat, gain 8 temporary HP and an artifact. I don't know what this cursed relic does, but I don't care. That's incredible. Give me that? What does that do? Upon pickup, lose 4 max HP. All enemies start with additional max HP. Oh. That's not so bad. Gremlin horn, ink bottle, mummified hand. We're running archers. We're running as many archers as we can find. We're taking mummified hand. Oh, hello. Well, welcome to Slay the Spire Stay Night Edition. What does upgraded Joan do? Oh, it gives haste and does 2 more damage. Do it. We can buy another archer. I mean, that's absolutely a yes. Like, no question about that. Gimme. And then we're gonna remove a... Remove a defend. Try to keep my strikes and defense sort of balanced here. Cool, you're free now. Awesome, love to see it. Defense. Smack you, defense. Play an archer. So you're gonna take 6 from the archers. Now you're dead. Dealing 9. Blocking 9. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Get out of here, and max HP. Thank you. Moving on. Oh, hey, Sarge. And then we're just going to go ahead and lay out all these cards that I will not ever be allowed to play again. But oh my god, the archers are gonna rip this man apart. Holy crap. I've just realized this is insane. Especially, like, if I give him those additional debuffs, he's gonna take 12 more damage from Archer. But those are only temporary. That's the downside. Goodbye. Wallbank, War Paint, upgrade 2 random skills. I mean, there's a chance it hits Ryder. It's most likely not going to hit Ryder. Regal Pillow. Take a Wallbank. Now we can totally take Kojiro. Excellent. smack you. This is quite dumb. I'm enjoying this tremendously. Bye. Get fucking crapped on. Who are we fighting? Hexaghost. Alright. Upgrade that there, archer. You don't really do debuffs. You are gonna hit me for a fuck ton of damage, though. So... smack there. And then smack there. We definitely need more archers in this deck. This is not an argument. Okay. Do that. Hit a big damage Kojiro. Proof strike and victory. Ah, damn. Damn, we didn't get the Stay Night rares. Ah, what a shame. Empty cage. Double removable. Rare piece. Choose and transform 3 cards into 3 cards of the selected cards series. Select 1 card, choose and transform 3 cards into 3 cards of the... Okay. This gives us more fate cards to play with. We are gonna choose Archer, and we are gonna transform Strike, Strike, Defend into Kojiro, Sakura, Alexander. Gotcha. Hans was this close to counting, too. Yeah, unfortunately, not quite close enough. We're still not looking to do the Burning Elite. Is there anywhere that I can get 2 elites on this map? It really doesn't look like. That sucks. Usually you can force 2, but not so here, it would seem. That's just unfortunate. If we go into the shop there, I'm inevitably going to spend money. I think I'd rather wait until... Oh, maybe it'll be fine. So if we go, like... up this side... through that shop... Rip to the middle to college students? What is that? I don't understand. Okay, so we smack you. We smack you. You have enough debuffs that I should then be able to do this. And then Alexander is a little bit more damage. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, yeah. Yes, agreed. Elementary schoolers do have it stupidly easy, and they don't appreciate it, little bastards. Man, I mean, I would have loved for you to hit Sakura and make her cheaper, but... Okay, Kojiro, he does not have 3 debuffs on him, so... You know, I've just realized, with the rules that we have, we can't play any of those cards anyway. And you're dead. Goodbye. Give me a fate card. I was really hoping to see another archer. I will take Lancer, though. Can't say I'm in love with this outcome. Not having energy potions is kind of a pain in the ass, too. Okay, cool. You're now deceased. Do have 3 attacks. That's great, actually. Smack you, and smack you for... smack you for kill. And then you die to Archer plus poison. Yes. Sorry, Steph, you're not in the cards. Reen. Gain temporary artifact. Channel a copy of your first orb. We will absolutely take a Reen. Transform a card. No, because we can't guarantee that it turns into a Fate card. Ugh, not this. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Hate that event. Lose Blessings of the Forge, obtain a relic. Yeah, sure. Oh, it's the Book of Stabbing. Hello, the Book of Stabbing. How are you? Apart from about to be in extreme pain. So many cards. Look at all these cards. Ryder, do you mind? Kojiro into... Oh, you're hitting for 18. You're taking 8... No, you're taking 24 off of Archer. Could be 30. It's still not quite kill. It's not quite lethal. But I'm also got 11. I don't take any actual HP damage here. Oh, no, you died of poison. Never mind. Forgot about poison. Hallowed Skip. Once per combat, if you lose a total of 12 HP or more, gain 4 regeneration and 2 force. I mean, I guarantee Gambling Chip or Winged Boots could be better for us, but we're not going to turn down Avalon. That would be against the spirit of this run to turn down Avalon, so we're taking it. Just play out the whole hand, shoot that dude a whole bunch. You have enough debuffs on you to just hit a Kojiro straight away into a Joan and victory. There are no archers to buy here today. I'm very sad. Juzu bracelets is kind of fantastic. Shuriken. Every time you play 3 attacks, gain a strength. Whenever you add a skill, upgrade it. We've not found Shinji yet. I think possibly Shuriken, though. Long-term play. 6 and 2. Nine damage. These go up to 4 by... Yeah, these double. Kojoros get double damage if you upgrade them. Sakura loses Ethereal. Okay. That could be the play. Because then if we get Medea... at some point... lose all your gold or fight. I mean... you don't really think I'm gonna lose all my gold, do you? Come on now. Be reasonable. Ah, Shiro Amiya. Nice. Red mask, the boot, old coffin. You know, just applying random debuffs scales Emiya pretty well. Do wonder if the bonus damage Q has is a flat amount based on missing HP or if it's proportional to the listed damage of the card. It seems to be proportional because, like, it never seems to go crazy. Like, I've never seen it try to do, like, 600 damage to a boss or something, you know? Oh, another shop. God damn it, sell me... Ooh. I was going to say, God damn you, sell me another Emiya, but you kind of did, actually. Yes, I would like a copy of Emiya, please. Thank you. Anything in here that needs to be smithed? Maybe we upgrade Emiya. Or... Lancer, rather. Do I have yet to go? Oh, whoops. Oh well, whatever. It was a good opportunity to do it, I guess. Even off its base effect, the increase is based off the percentage of the enemy's missing health. What you meant was whether the bonus would end up larger with an upgraded... Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I did actually mean to upgrade Q there. I just kind of pressed the wrong button. Because I'm bad at button pressing. The EMEA scaling has officially gone mental. Energy potion. Fate. Show me EMEA. You did not show me EMEA. You did, however, show me Ilia. I mean, can I afford to say no to Ilia? I mean, we'll take her. What are we fighting? Bronze Automaton. I've got plenty of health. Upgrade the... Actually, what does upgraded Ilia do? Take 4 damage at the end of the turn. You take less damage. See, we took Ilia in case we see a Berserker. Like, we took Ilia in case we see Herc. Certainly not a guarantee that we will see Herc, but in case we do... Oh boy. Okay. What is the card with the highest attack power? Oh, it's Joan. None of these have enough weaknesses on them, but I can fix that. Oh, no, but that's not going to help, because then you're going to get discarded. I mean, you do get cycled, so maybe you go back into another Kojiro? That'd be kind of cool. You did not. Okay. Fair enough. I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir. You're dead to Emiya. You actually have enough on you to Kojiro out of the gate into Emiya. We go from Emiya into Medusa. What do I have? Oh, it would be... I'm gonna take a huge hit here, but it doesn't matter because we very much win this. Yeah. There he is! There's the boy! Ah, Gil. So, you can only have one copy of Gil. But anytime you get another one, you upgrade it. It can be upgraded any number of times, and anytime we get a relic, except for when we buy it, we gain 25 gold and also upgrade Gil. And upgrading Gil makes him do more damage 3 times. Speaking of, the gain energy at the start of each turn, at the start of each boss in elite fight, choosing permanently. No. Absolutely not. Future card rewards have 2 less cards to choose from. Shuffle 2 wounds into your draw pile. See, that is kind of a problem, except that Joan will just remove those from the deck for us. So, gimme. Alright, Act 3. If we want to try the heart, we do have to hit the burning elite this time. Do I want to try the heart? Maybe. Ooh, or do I hit a shop? Ugh, these little jackasses. Little Kingdom Hearts slimes. Is that what they're supposed to be, is Kingdom Hearts? They do look like the Heartless. Okay, I will take your word for it. I don't know jack fuck all about Kingdom Hearts, so... You could be lying to me. I would have no way of knowing. There's Shinji. We don't have a Shinji yet. Come here. Get in the back. I don't know if that's what they're supposed to be, but they do have a similar appearance. Oh, there you go. Nothing to buy. Cauldron, no. Potion belt, no. Anchor, no. Card removal, yes. Let's... No, not get rid of Sakura. Thank you. Sakura's fine. I don't know that having 2 Kojiros in the deck is valuable. But I think even less valuable than having 2 Kojiros in the deck is having 2 Iskanders. So let's pull one of them. Slim this down a little bit. Let's go ahead and that do that. Iskandar becomes free, so we go ahead and play that. And then we ream to not take damage. Hold on. Piercing, yeah, that ignores thorns. Upgraded Kojiro. I mean, if you're gonna give me an upgraded Kojiro, then maybe. Y'all are just trying to bully me now. I don't appreciate. There are no attacks in there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm just getting job done now. Okay, what's in here we can make use of? You're taking 27. No, you're taking 18 and then dying to poison. So that's fine. And down they go. Shovel. I do like shovel. Prayer wheel is also possible. How many more fires do we have? 2, I think. It's too late in the run. Prayer wheel. Prayer wheel is fine. I don't need another upgraded assassin. Could buy a berserker. Could certainly buy a berserker. Strip one of these unupgraded assassins. Grab berserker. The intention, however, is not to ever actually play berserker. It is only to have him in this deck so that we can have Ilya play him for free. I think I'm straight up dead, though. Not sure there's anything I can do to not die here. What's the problem? Yep. Damn it. It was going so well. That's what I get for going for the Burning Elite. Oh well. Like I said, there kind of wasn't anything I could do about that. How much is 487? Give me a boss relic. Oh, cursed bell again. This is like the worst possible starting hand. There we go. Alright, starting strong with not taking cards. So that poison keeps stacking up. Mustang is also like really good in like against multiple targets, but he's not from Stay Night, so he doesn't count. This is a weird one, Nanami. I've tried to make her work a couple times, and I just don't know how to... She doesn't seem good, necessarily. Probably doing something wrong with it. Interesting. There we go. Fate card, please. See Archer, take Archer. This is what we learned last time. A lot of fire potions going on over here. Shinji! Is that gonna be overheal? No. No, it will not. Yeah, I was worried about it being you. How much poison do you... You know what, we're just not going to take a butt ton of damage from you. Get out of here. Omamori will let me be a little bit more aggressive in taking stuff. One is fine. We don't need more than one of you, though. Horn helmet's kind of okay. Tiny chest is very good. No extra Emmys for me this time, huh? Hey, look, Magilu. Could take a smooth stone. Will take a smooth stone. Upgrade 2 random cards for 12 HP. If, I mean, there's a couple cards that you could hit that would be really good, but no thank you. Ah, Lagavulin, my old nemesis. Alright, cool. Dead. Happy Flower. Ancient tea set. Happy Flower. Essence of Steel. Another Shinji? Another Shinji. Boss are we fighting? Hexaghost? Don't need health for Hexaghost. Shinji, command spell another Shinji, to command spell yet another Shinji. Anyway, see you later, Hexaghost. Damn. More energy is nice. Giving enemies more strength is scary, but, you know, fuck it. Basically. Huh. There is a way to get 3 elites. Does involve fighting the burning one, but... I don't know. We'll see. This might be doable. Bye. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's an auto skip. Moving on. Remove a card. Yes. Abacus. Regal Pillow. Stone Calendar. Remove a card. But we're not getting shops that are tremendously helpful, are we? Oh no. Not this. Okay, we found a gill. Got a gill. I knew where the other one of that was. I just wanted to make sure I didn't get it. Taking 25. Like, I can stop most of it, but I can't stop all of it. Huh. There we go. Now we can drop that. Should gain the block. Pick the smart answer. No, no, no. Grab another Shinji, moving on. Oh, cool, these guys. Ouch. Much pain. Phew. Just get dunked on really bad. Upgrade random attacks. Maybe. Chance you could hit Gil. You did hit Gil. Oh no, you didn't, but Gil got upgraded anyway because, yes, reasons. You hit the improved strike. And Kojiro. We don't need another Kojiro, though. Okay, that was a misclick, but whatever. Guess it kind of works out either way. Okay, you're taking 9 and then dying to poison, so that's fine. I'm dead, aren't I? Quite possibly. I might be living on 1. Actually, no, I think I'm not taking any now. Yeah. I think now I might actually be dead, though. Yep. GG. I did say this was going to be the many deaths of Shiro Amiya. $274? No. Give me a boss relic. Mark of Pain, huh? Interesting. Alright, look, it's the first floor. If we die in the first floor, at least it's not like we're losing that much. So might as well just hit 3 elites and see what happens. Take a berserker? Sure, why not? I don't need a second one, though. Take a Shinji. Shinji I will take multiple of, that's fine. We have a berserker, grab an Ilia. Why not? Upgrade 2 random cards? Sure. Like, I will always go super hard on the first floor because... not really a good reason not to. Grab a Lancer, sure, why not? If you enter combat without taking unblocked damage, gain 3 max HP. Sure. Why not? Out of those options, honestly, give me another Shinji. It's for 18. That's really the correct play, I think, is to just not take the damage. Good draw. Love that draw. Excellent draw. Berserker in here? Berserker is in here. Omamori. Emerald. There. Tito. You're not Stay Night. You're not Stay Night. You're not Stay Night. No card. Moving on. Mummified hand. If we find those Emias. Alright. Still no cards. No, thank you. I don't want your potions. Lagavulin. Shackle you. I'm currently at 8. You're dealing 14. Shackle you some more. Well, not really anything I can do to make that situation better for me. Bronze scales? Bronze scales is always a good option. No, and no card. Cool. Moving on. Oh, wow. That's an unfortunate... Yep. See, these decks are fun, but they're not good. Like, the cards in them just do not facilitate especially when you're trying to do something stupid like this and play with like only one, play with literally only one franchise. It's a little bit on the scuff side. And again, I did say that going for 3 on the first floor was probably a bad idea and was likely to get me killed, but, you know. Oh, Medusa herself is a martial artist, is she? Interesting. I don't think I need more than one of her, though. Alright. Get through the cultist. Nothing. Moving on. Goodbye, Sakura. Guess I might as well. That's just a free removal. Ah, there's a Shiro. Shiro's great. Cause he upgrades stuff for you. Now I know it says just upgrade and not upgrade like until the end of the battle, but it is basically armaments. It's not like he just does permanent upgrades. That would be kind of busted. Like, he's good, but he's not that good. Yeah, Shiro is basically just armaments. Except, he's armaments, but also if everything in your hand is already upgraded, you draw 2 cards instead, so... In some ways, he's better armaments. Oh yeah. I forgot they had artifact. Whoops. Great turn, what with all those dazes. We gotta be close to having, like, upgraded everything in the deck by now. Oh my god, please stop! For the love of everything holy. These guys are such a fucking trash fire to fight. We don't have an assassin yet. We'll grab one of them. Keep everything upgrading. Oh, that's bad. Would you mind terribly not doing that thing that you were just about to do? Shiro, give me some more cards. There we go. There we go. Hang the mushrooms. They're effectively another elite, though. Okay, we're just gonna wipe out all but that one, and then you be weaker and don't hurt me as much, thanks. There's no kill there, so we'll just delay. There we go. Yeah, this is why I take them, because you get your choice of... Because of bossy relics, you get the choice of, like, 3 relics as opposed to just getting the mushroom. That's not ideal, let's be honest. I mean, we live, barely. Grade 2 random attacks on pickup. It's not going to be tremendously random. I mean, it will be random, just not like... It was exactly the 2 that would have been, like... We don't have a Lancer yet. Grab him. Go to the fire. Rest. Come on. Whenever you enter a question mark room, gain 50 gold. Okay. Sure, why not? We're fighting Hexaghost? We are fighting Hexaghost. What can we smith here? I mean, smithing isn't as important as it might otherwise be because we have Shiro, but... Make Sakura not be ethereal, so that we can perhaps actually play her. Yes, do please keep trying. Good thing Shiro can't upgrade burns. That would suck. Speaking of burns. That's not a Gilgamesh. What the hell's that? Places the living picture. Once per turn when a card synergizes, draw a card and gain energy? Oh my god, that's incredible. Or we could take a Grail. It's too thematic. That other one sounded way better, but especially since I know what this does. But this is the stage. This is the fate run. We got to take all the fate-based things, even if they might be suboptimal. Oh god, 2 shops on that route? No thanks. Is there a way I can get 2 elites and only 1 shop? No. Alright, well, I guess what we're going to do then is something like this. So the Grail. You can spend it to draw 3 cards, refill your energy, and lose 3 health, max health. But if we end the combat with it in our hand, i.e. we never play it, we gain 2 max health. I don't see where that did anything, but okay. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. It doesn't matter, because ideally you just don't ever play it in the first place, but it's good to know. You're getting ready to run, huh? No, you don't. There's an archer. Hand it over. Well, we are not in a fantastic place on preventing... I mean, we can prevent all the damage. It's just kind of... not great, the layout for it. Not in love with that. Not in love with that at all. Yeah, okay. Hello, I would like to hit you for 21, please. I would like for you to not do that thing would be excellent, but... Cultist potion. I always love to see cultist potions. I mean, look, if you're gonna let me Shiro for free, I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Also, if you're gonna let me suck her for free, I'm not gonna say no. Snecko's always a tricky one, because, like, sometimes it just completely ruins runs, and other times it's, like, extremely good. Miscounted. I mean, I'm sure trying to do something like this, it's not helped by the fact that I'm not great at this game to begin with. But I like it. I'm just not terribly good at it. So I'm just sort of eating this attack. There's not, I mean, I could... Well, with these decks in particular, I'm not sure that's really the answer so much as, like, just get extremely lucky. Just fall over and die, please. Thank you. Attack potion. No. Fate. You know what? Sure, give me a Zerker. I'm not sure this run is going to be anywhere near close to successful. I mean, we got to the second floor at least, so, you know, there's that. Yeah, you're right. The problem here is, you know, we do have self-imposed restrictions, but also, I can tell you, I've played with the animator pretty extensively. The cards in it are, generally speaking, just weaker than you get in the base game. So, yeah, there is... There's a lack of game sense for sure, but also, you know, the cards that I have to work with aren't as good as they could be, which, if I were better at the game, I would likely be able to compensate for that in a more useful manner. Shit. I also consistently play way too fast. I really need to, like, slow down and think more often, but that's boring, and I've got shit to do, so, like, I don't, even though I know I should. We're dead, aren't we? Yeah, that's death. I could have avoided it this turn, but I'm pretty sure I would have died next turn anyway. Oh well, hey, that gets us pretty much bang on for stream end time, so cool story on that front. Animator's hard. Animator's tough. Like, I did get to a point where I was, like, the core 4, these guys I pretty much all understand how to play. It doesn't mean I win every time, but I at least understand how to play them. Animator's weird because you've got so much shit going on. Like, I can't remember if this is the one that crashes the card library if I try to go into it. Okay, it's not. Could you do that by... could you do that by series, maybe? Yeah, that'll help. So... let's see. What all did we not see that we could have seen? And then I'll briefly touch on, like, my favorite one of these so far. Where's all the Fate stuff? There we go. So, Iskander, Kojiro, Herc, Ilya, Medusa, Shinji, Emiya, Medea, Shiro, Ku, Rin, Sakura, Gil. We never saw Saber. Saber's pretty solid. You play her a bunch of times and then you get an Excalibur, which just nukes everything. So that's fun. Easily my favorite thing in, like, all of this that I've seen so far is up in the No Game, No Life set. And it's Shui right here because she becomes completely insane. Like, I've managed to get it down to having a book, I've managed to get it down to having, like, a 4-card deck where most of the cards in that deck were Shui. So I was, like, running Shui and, like, Korone up here to generate block. And I just play Shui, like, 1,000 times a turn. Because I also had spinning top. So I just play Shui into Shui into Shui into Shui into Shui and just get a bunch of lightning orbs, a bunch of lightning damage, a bunch of laser beams and lock-ons. And I fucking love that. It's like the one thing that I found that is really, really good out of Animator, but yeah, good retrospective on the 10 years of Stay Night and the fact that I'm continue to be beholden to that series forever. But yeah, gonna end it here. Next week we should probably be back to Fire Emblem, I think, unless there's a specific thing happening next week, and a certain someone still has an option on the table that if they want something different for Sunday next week, all they have to do is tell me. Just saying. It's an option. So, till next time. Later.